I know what you're thinking. Not another poem about gardening. Well, trust me, we wouldn't feature one on Steve Gadlin's Star Makers unless they were really special. This special poet is on an express train to Hollywood and/or Broadway. I can just hear the conductor now. First stop, Steve Gadlin's Star Makers. Here's Robbie Q. Telfer with his poem, Home Gardening Made Easy.
This is called Home Gardening Made Easy. Did you know that if you put a pebble into the ground, that, depending on the magic, the pebble will grow into a giant green slow-mo explosion, like a verdant fireworks show you flash freeze? Did you know you can learn the secret art of pebble whispering and make a minefield of nutrition? A firework display of flavor. You can become a mage general of sunlight earth conversation, a wizard technician photographer making 3D snapshots of delicious weedy dirt sneezes. This is a delicious weedy dirt sneeze. Here we go. Achoo, beans. Kale, gardener. Guard man, you gourd mongrel, did you know you can sweep the thoughts of millions of years of human evolution into an idea pile, and you can tease the word bubbles of millions of years of plant evolution from moist flat planet crumbles, from the piles of millions of kinds of brown. You, gardener lady, can ask the right questions and get fistfuls of answers in your stomach with the right kind of patience, the right kind of forgiveness. Did you know you have a GPS system programmed into your chlorophyll palms? There is a place where answers are true and full of riboflavin. All of the seed pebbles are stacked in a perfect pyramid in your mind, in a memory you have yet to experience. Did you know that there are over 1,000 different names for just tomatoes? And now, from memory, I will list in alphabetical order some of my favorite tomato names. Okay. Aunt Ruby's German Green, Black Seaman, Blonde Coption, Caspian Pink, Dingwall Scotty, Earl of Edgecombe, which is a tomato with a mustache and a monocle, Green Zebra, Half Moon China, Hank, there is a tomato whose only name is Hank, Indigo Rose, Missouri Pink Love Apple, disgusting, Mr. Stripey, Nebraska Wedding, Omar's Lebanese, Orange Oxheart, Peace Vine Cherry, Purple Calabash, Siberia, Stump of the World, Tiny Tim, Yellow Perfection, Zapotec Pleated, Woman! Did you know we planted way too many tomatoes? Woman! I'm sorry, I'm yelling at you. Did you notice that we are in the middle of this field of tomatoes and I can't see anything else except you and these thousands of dangling hearts, these shiny, juicy, sun-warmed hearts with billions of tomorrow's hearts asleep in the heart seed memory of the tomatoes' hearts. We are in a thump meadow of remember and potential. Did you notice that? We're going to have to can this love, sun-dry this love, bring baskets of it over to my folks, and the internet said it's okay for the dog to eat too. Lady friend, did you know that each morning is spring? Each grow is feel. Each field is us. There is a sprout on my uvula. There is my joy care on a root. There's a map of green surprises we're cartographizing. Did you know that this is the beginning and we have a buttload of dirt to whisper kiss together? Oh, you knew all that, so I didn't have to do the tomato list thing. Didn't have to say Hank or anything. Okay, well, you're very smart. That's why I love you. Okay, I'll see you at home. Okay, I love you. Goodbye. Thank you. I love you. Goodbye. Thank you.
Wow, Robbie Q. Telfer. That was really nice. So tell us, it's about gardening, but what is it really about, the poem?
The poem is really about the ways in which anything you're passionate about, in my case, making plants, can accentuate and give narratives to the other aspects of your life, including love and dogs.
That's the kind of poem I'll have to read or listen to or watch a lot of times, but it's so full of words. How do you pick when you're writing a poem which words to keep and which words to not keep?
Whatever entertains me, and you know, sometimes I'll have to think about something for a long time before I write it down, so that by the time I do get around to writing it down, it's pretty much done. It's been cooking long enough.
And your performance, your poetry is so performable. Do you ever write poems by performing to a tape recorder, or you know?
Yeah, sometimes I'll be like in the shower trying stuff out, and it's always way funnier when you're naked. Or I'll be in the car and just saying words until it makes something perhaps usable, but often just gets me to where I'm going.
Wow. You know, a lot of my projects start in the shower, just trying things out, as you say. This is great. Tell me, where can people learn more about your projects and your poetry?
Well, there's a couple places. Besides just the Google, you can go to the gardening blog that I've started called jackassgardener.com. And I actually have little seed packets where I've been collecting seeds, and it says jackassgardener.com on it, and then the other side has a poem written about the plant that the seeds will one day become if you don't suck at things. So yeah, I've been selling these and make no guarantees about whether or not they'll work, but the seeds are inside. So jackassgardener.com, where I write about all of my failures in the garden, because gardening is really hard. And then also I run a monthly variety show called The Encyclopedia Show at encyclopediashow.com, and that show is a live literary extravaganza where we look at different topics every month and present new stories, poems, songs, and art around that topic.
Oh, encyclopediashow.com, and if you can't spell encyclopedia, look it up in the dictionary.
That's good. That's a reference guide joke. People love reference guides.
Well, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, Stephen.
We'll be right back.
Bye.